Are you looking for the perfect collar for your furry best friend? With so many options available, it can be overwhelming to choose the right one. From flat collars to martingale collars, shock collars to GPS tracking collars, the choices are endless. But don't worry, we're here to help. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the different types of dog collars, how to measure your dog for the perfect fit, the benefits of using a collar with identification tags, and much more. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of dog collars together. This video has two parts. This is part 1 video and we are going to discuss about first 5 useful steps to choose perfect collar for your furry best friend. The steps are: 1. Different types of dog collars, including flat collars, martingale collars, and shock collars. 2. How to measure your dog for the perfect fit collar. 3. The benefits of using a collar with identification tags. 4. The pros and cons of using a GPS tracking collar. 5. How to properly train your dog to wear a collar. Step 1. Different types of dog collars. There are different types of dog collars available on the market: flat collars, martingale collars, and shock collars. First, let's start with flat collars. These are the most basic and commonly used type of collar, and they are typically made of nylon or leather. Flat collars are great for everyday use, as they are comfortable for dogs and easy to put on and take off. However, they do not offer much control for dogs that pull or are prone to slipping out of their collars. Next, let's talk about martingale collars. These collars are also known as limited slip collars, and are designed to prevent dogs from slipping out of their collars. They work by tightening when the dog pulls, but not to the point of choking the dog. Martingale collars are great for dogs that have a tendency to slip out of their collars, but they are not recommended for dogs that pull excessively. Finally, let's discuss shock collars. These collars are controversial and are not recommended by many trainers and veterinarians. They work by delivering a small electric shock to the dog when they misbehave. The shock is meant to correct the dog's behavior, but it can be harmful and cause fear, pain, and aggression. Shock collars are not recommended and there are more humane alternatives available. Step 2. How to measure your dog for the perfect fit collar. Measuring your dog for the perfect fit collar is an important step in ensuring their comfort and safety. Here's a simple guide on how to measure your dog for the right collar size. First, you'll need a flexible tape measure or a piece of string and a ruler. Place the tape measure or string around your dog's neck, making sure it's snug but not too tight. This will give you the circumference of your dog's neck. Next, add about 2 inches to the measurement to ensure there is enough room for your dog to breathe and move comfortably. This is the minimum collar size you should choose. If you're using a string, use a ruler to measure the length of the string. When trying on collars, make sure to adjust it to the right size and check it by inserting 2 fingers between the collar and the dog's neck. It should be snug but not too tight. It's also important to note that some collars come in different widths, so be sure to check the width of the collar as well as the length when choosing the right size for your dog. Always keep in mind that collar size can change over time, so it's a good idea to measure your dog's neck regularly, especially if they are still growing. By following these simple steps, you'll be able to find the perfect fit collar for your furry friend and ensure their comfort and safety. Step 3. The benefits of using a collar with identification tags. Using a collar with identification tags is a simple yet important step in keeping your dog safe and secure. Here are some of the benefits of using a collar with identification tags. 1. Easy identification. Identification tags provide a quick and easy way for someone to identify your dog and contact you if they are found wandering or lost. This can greatly increase the chances of your dog being returned to you safely. 2. Legal requirement. In many areas, it's a legal requirement to have identification tags on your dog's collar. This helps local authorities keep track of dogs in the community and ensure that they are up to date on their vaccinations and licenses. 3. Medical information. Identification tags can also include important medical information such as allergies or chronic illnesses that can help medical professionals provide the best care for your dog in case of emergency. 4. Peace of mind. Having identification tags on your dog's collar can give you peace of mind knowing that if your dog ever gets lost, someone will be able to quickly identify them and return them to you safely. Step 4. The pros and cons of using a GPS tracking collar. GPS tracking collars are a popular choice for pet owners who want to keep a close eye on their furry friends, but it's important to understand the pros and cons before making a decision. Here's a quick overview of the benefits and drawbacks of using a GPS tracking collar. Pros. 1. Real-time tracking. GPS tracking collars allow you to track your dog's location in real time, giving you peace of mind knowing that you can find them quickly if they ever get lost. 2. Set boundaries. Many GPS tracking collars come with features that allow you to set up virtual boundaries, such as a safe zone or no-go area, and receive alerts if your dog goes outside of these areas. 3. History. You can also view the history of where your dog has been, which can be helpful if you suspect they have been wandering in an area they shouldn't be. 4. Help to find lost dog. In case of lost, the GPS tracking collar can be a real lifesaver, as it can help to locate the dog even if the owner is not familiar with the area. Cons. 1. Cost. GPS tracking collars can be expensive and require a monthly subscription for the service. 2. Battery life. The battery life of the collar is limited and needs to be charged frequently. 3. False alarms. Some GPS tracking collars may send false alarms or have a delay in updating location, which can be frustrating and cause unnecessary worry. 4. Dependence on technology. The GPS tracking collar depends on technology and may not work in remote areas or during power outages. Step 5. How to properly train your dog to wear a collar. Properly training your dog to wear a collar is an important step in ensuring their comfort and safety. Here's a simple guide on how to train your dog to wear a collar. 1. Start young. Introduce your dog to a collar at a young age, as puppies tend to be more adaptable to new experiences. 2. Use positive reinforcement. Use treats, praise and positive reinforcement to associate the collar with good things. 3. Introduce the collar gradually. Let your dog sniff and investigate the collar before putting it on. Once they are comfortable, put it on for short periods of time, gradually increasing the duration as they get used to it. 4. Make it comfortable. Make sure the collar is the right size and fit for your dog. It should be snug but not too tight, and not too loose either. 5. Use it regularly. Once your dog is comfortable wearing the collar, make sure to use it regularly. This will help them associate it with positive experiences and prevent them from becoming fearful or resistant to it in the future. 6. Leash training. Once your dog is comfortable wearing the collar, you can start leash training. Start with short walks around the house and gradually increase the distance. 7. Be patient. Training your dog to wear a collar may take some time, so be patient and consistent. Remember to always use positive reinforcement and never force your dog to wear the collar. In conclusion, when choosing a dog collar, it's important to consider the comfort and safety of your pet. Popular and highly rated brands. Be sure to consult with a professional trainer or behaviorist before choosing a collar or training method for your dog, and make sure the collar is properly measured and fit for your dog's neck. Please find the second part of this video link in the description. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. We would love to hear your thoughts and feedback on this topic. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos similar to this. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when new videos are released and you'll never miss out on any tips and tricks to help you and your furry friend. And don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified when we post new videos. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.